Praise the Lord, everyone. Beginning a new week today, Monday, August 3rd. Character above gifts. For the Lord sees, not as a man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart. 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. Many desire to be used by God, but few are willing to be formed by Him. To believe we are valuable because of the gifts we possess is to miss God's heart. It's not about our talents. It's not about our abilities. It's not about how smart we are. But it's how much we're willing to deny ourselves and do God's will. He might call us to do something completely outside of our ability. Look what happened with Moses when he told him, you have to go back to Egypt and deliver my people. He said, no, I can't do that. I don't have the ability to talk. And he said, don't worry, I'm going to send you with your brother. You see, as long as Moses was powerful and capable and had many resources and all that, God could not use him. He had to be broken for 40 years. Because when he left Egypt, he was 40 years old, and then he spent another 40 years as a shepherd. He was 80 years old by the time God sent him back to Egypt. God does not build his work upon charisma, but upon character. I always was very skeptical of all those charismatic preachers, especially the younger generation, bodybuilders. I laugh when I see that. I'm sorry. You know, they go up on stage looking like movie stars with tight t-shirts on and to show and there's nothing wrong in taking care of your body, but to that extent, as a man of God, I think it's inappropriate. Just like, women who consider themselves evangelists they're full of jewelry and makeup. And anyway, I don't want to go there. I don't know. It's a question of humility. It's a question of honoring God with your body as well. And that's why the Lord doesn't look at that. He doesn't look at your charisma, how well you speak, how well you dress. He can use a beggar. He can use anybody as long as their heart is pure. That's what matters. The worker who shines without being broken will end up hindering the work. That's right. Because it will all be about him. And we see it. We see how the church today is completely corrupted and Like I said before, they look like movie stars. They have bodyguards around them. They are driven in limousines and fly in jet planes and live in $5 million mansions. The one God uses is the one He has shaped, disciplined, and molded. More than talent, He seeks depth. More than words, obedience. Obedience. So, if you ever thought, well, I'm not good at anything, I can't sing, I can't talk in public, I'm not very smart, I don't have a high education, put that all in the garbage. Are you willing to be molded by God? Are you willing to be shaped to obey Him? Are you willing to give Him all of your heart? Then you're qualified. You qualify. Can a child, be a servant of God? Of course. Most of the apostles were uneducated, even illiterate. They didn't know how to read or write. And yet, Jesus chose them specifically for that reason. He could have chosen, the Jewish students that came out of the synagogue with a lot of knowledge. He didn't. The only one who had that knowledge after was Paul. So it just goes to show that it's not about gifts and talents. It's about your character. God measures His workers not by what they do, but by what they are. God bless.